This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Somebody said Nature Boy in the chat. Okay, let's let a few people get in. Then I'll do the intro for everybody. Let's let a few people get in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. What's good, family? If you in the chat, show me some oven mitts, baby. Show me some oven mitts. And while you in here, I'm going to try to sign into the chat. Let's see if I can sign into the chat. Open web browser? Nah. Let me see some oven mitts in the chat. Can you hear me good? Let me know how the audio's doing, family. How's the audio? Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. We got some viewers in the building. Some of the family in the building. Let me try to send this out to the Discord family. We got to let a few people get on in here. Somebody said, Nature Boy. Woo! Let's talk about it, baby. Let's get it. It's late. But you know what? I got energy for y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let me put this into... Let me get some of my people up in the Discord up on this. You know the Discord family. Here we go. You know the Discord family, at everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, we got some people in the building. Oh, yeah, that video on Twitter, that was crazy. Discord family, let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, okay. And what time is it? It's 10:04? 10:04? Okay, okay. Here we go. So, now that I got a few of y'all in the building, I want to start this one off with this. How my audio doing, family? We good? We good on the audio? We good on the audio? I just want to start just with this, because oftentimes what happens is, you know, you run into somebody and you just feel like you talking to a crash test dummy, family. You feel like you're talking to a crash test dummy. For those of you who are new here, what is a crash test dummy? A crash test dummy is basically somebody who's driving into a wall without a plan. Now, you could always come back from being a crash test dummy. This is not to label you. This is just to show you that you don't have a plan and to give you a liking and make you think, who else don't have plans? Crash test dummy. They don't have the plans. Nikki, appreciate you for the super chat. Let me see what you're saying real quick. Thanks, Keenan. Appreciate you. Discord family in the building, baby. Let's talk about it. Okay, so now, again, you know me. I would never, ever, ever use my time to try to shame nobody or anything like that. But I got to use this as a teaching moment, family. And Wolfgang, shout out to you for the super chat, big dog. AMC to the moon. Let's keep working. Let's talk about, baby. Appreciate you for the super chat. Here we go. Now, I'm going to show you this. Because what's funny is people will spend their time trying to make you feel stupid, right? So here we go. Here we go. Take a look at this. I know y'all can see this, right? So this is a comment that I got. And again, I will never, ever use any platform that I have to hurt anybody. So in honor of this person, even though they was trying to disrespect the family, I had respect, because you got to lead with respect. That's what it's all about. Even if you ain't getting it in return, you always put the energy out into the universe that you deserve, and then it'll always come back from you. But it'll never come back in the way that you always want it. But let's get it. My guy said this. So in a video earlier today, I said that we did a $145 strike for Friday, right? So this person must not understand how options work, right? That doesn't mean that you need this stock to go to 145 by Friday. If you run in an option, what it means is this. You just need the contract price that you bought to go up. That's it. You don't need it to necessarily go to 145. So then I responded with this. And again, this is a teaching moment, family. Take a look. I said, do you understand how options work, family? Right? Because even though this person tried to come at me left, I still got respect. And I said we would have been up 20% even if AMC went to 58. However, and I'm going to explain what's going on with options too a little bit. But let me get the super chats before they disappear. I can't let these disappear on y'all. Somebody said, keep up the great work. Avatar Nation, much respect. Thank you for the super chat. Carrie, thank you for the super chat too. Much love. Much appreciated. And I got another super chat. So I just bought $1,000 in Doge. Is that good in your opinion? You know what? I'm gonna get into Doge too. Don't let me forget about that, family. Do not let me forget, because we're gonna get all of that. We got today. I got time. Okay, so now here we go. Again, let's go down and let's X out of this and let's see something here. Let's see something here. Let's go to good old AMC. Let's go to good old AMC and let's check the options chain. So this might look a lot confusing to a lot of you here, but this is called the options chain. Let's look at this. These are all of the options. You can look at the dates because every single option comes with the date, family. Every single one of them. Somebody sent me a super chat. I don't want to lose it. Somebody said, Jason, he says, please explain how to run options. I'm trying to do this. I got your back, big dog. Trust me on that. Thank you for the super chat. Let's get this. Money apes. We hold it until we hit the moon. Exactly. Much love, family. Okay, let's look back at this options chain, right? So take a look at this. These are all of the dates. When you run in an option, you got a contract. You got a contract. Basically, think of it like this. Imagine you were selling me your car. Right? You're selling me your car, but the car has a title. The title is pretty much the contract of who owns it, right? So you ain't gonna just necessarily give me the car today, but you can give me the contract. So you send me the contract, and now it says that you basically gonna deliver the car by XYZ date, right? A specific date, and you're gonna just give me control of it. Okay, another super chat. Here we go. Man, y'all got these running through, and appreciate you for that. $4.99 super chat, just a sticker. It had no words in it, but again, much love, much appreciated for that. Okay, so now that we see the contracts, right? All of these are the dates, every single date. Now, the further out the date, the less risky the contract, the less risky it is. So let's say you want to go super high risk, because remember, on the stock market, when you have high risk, high reward is on the other end of that. But again, high risk is on the other end of that. So you could lose a lot or you could gain a lot, right? So take a look at this, family. Take a look at this. Notice how all of these, and I'm going to try to slide over a bit. Take a look at this. This is percent change. So basically all of the options on a day on AMC, look down 50%, 58%, 60%, right? Look at this, 60%. Basically all of them down, 64%, right? Now, what I teach on the Discord fam in a building, Ishmael, shout out to you, big dog. Discord fam in a building. Let's go to the moon. Discord fam in a building. If you're trying to join the Discord, I got the link. It's usually in the top comment, but right now it's currently in the description. All right, Discord family in a building. Take a look at this. Notice that all of these things are down 50 and 60 and all of these percent. Think of an option. An option is basically a bet. You could think of it like that. It's like you bet that the stock is going to do XYZ by a certain date. Okay, we got that. So now, when you pick up the 145 strike, this is the strike price, the 145 strike. Take a look up here. This is the strike. And then the contract cost, basically right now, is the ask, right? And it's 46 cents, right? It's 46 cents. So this is the ask. This is the number that you need to go up. This is not in the bid too. If both of these numbers go up, then the option contract value goes up. The stock could be going up, but it's not 100% necessary for the stock or the contract price to go up. It's actually very possible for it to stay the same and then the contract price go down. Now, this is why you get in and get out of some of these plays, family. You get in and you get out. Okay, so now let's keep it super simple and break it all the way down for the family. When you doing a call option, what a call option is basically a bet. It's basically a bet that the stock is gonna go up in the future, and you never have to hold it to the date. Notice that we on a June 25th date for 2021. You don't have to hold it to the date. If this thing is going down much quicker than you want it to go down, you can always average down. That's what we do on the Discord. I tell you, we're gonna do the 3-strike method. Y'all remember that? Well, I ain't do this in a while, but it's basically like when I see a price I like, I strike, and if I don't, we pass on the play, right? And then I say, if I got $300, and think of this with your options too. Imagine you buy an option, you buy the $145 option, right? You buy the $145 option, or yeah, $145 option for Friday, and then guess what? It starts to go up a little bit, and then it starts to pull back on you, right? So then, guess what? It hit a price that you like, you put your first 100 on it, baby, bow! And then, if it pulls back even more to the second strike price, you put your next 100 on it, bow, bow! And then if it pulls back even more, you hit it with the third strike price, bow, bow, bow! And then you ride the wave straight to the promised land, baby. I'll see you there. But the thing with options that is not like stocks is options are on the clock. Options are running up in time. They have this thing, it's called Theta Decay. And you look at this, it's all the way over here. This is Theta. Theta is burning a hole in your pocket. It's burning a hole in your pocket. Now, it's going down by Theta basically every single day. So now, when we picked up $145 contract, notice that, look at Theta, it's lower here. It's lower than all of the other ones, right? Because it could burn a hole in your pocket as the days go on. So some people, they bought some of these contracts that was like close to being in the money. When you're in the money, it means that the contract price is basically all the way up here, and then the stock price, for example, all of the ones that are in the money are lower in price than $55. That's what that means. Let me get to the super chat before it disappears. Appreciate you for sending this. Fernie, much love. God first, love. I love y'all. I just want you to know that. Appreciate you for that. Just know. I'm not gonna let that pass. I'm watching. Somebody said it's TRCHD listed. That's crazy. You know they just pull some share offerings. We should have, come on now. You know how they get down. When they got all this big surge of money and big surge of interest, you know that's coming. You got to be ready for stuff like that, family. Okay. Now, let's get to some crypto real quick. Because I know a lot of y'all in the comments talking about Doge. Let's see. And I put Doge up on the thumbnail. So let's look at Doge. Let's look at big Doge. Do I got some Doge owners in the building? Some Doge owners? Let me see if you own Doge. Show me in the comments, baby. So here we go. We on Doge. Notice that the high of Doge was basically 74 cents according to this chart right here. And right now, it's currently 19 cents. Oh yeah, family. So in the near future, I'm going to be going live during market open in the near future. If not 2 days from now, which it should be 2 days from now, then 3 days from now. So far, I'm thinking it's going to be not Tuesday, I'm thinking Wednesday. But if not Wednesday, definitely Thursday. Okay, yeah, if you got Doge, put some dogs in the comments, baby. Put some dogs in the comments. Stop playing with me. All right, so Doge is 19 cents. And people keep asking me, yo, is Doge a good buy? Should I buy Doge? Let me tell you something. I told you. Anytime you buy a crypto, you got to be prepared, not surprised, for 80% swings. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say it with me again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You got to be prepared, not surprised. 80% swings. Look at this. It went all the way up to $74. $74. I'm on a day chart, right? I'm sorry, not $74. If Doge went to $74, I think we all might pass out, right? It went to 74 cents, and it came all the way right back down here to 19 cents. However, I want you to remember, I'm holding on to Doge for 10 years. And I told you, figuratively speaking, I got that 2030 vision, baby. Figuratively speaking, I'm holding this all the way out to 2030. So I don't care about 2021 dips. That's not relevant to me. At all. Shout out to my boy Scott, who sent that super chat. Major salute, big dog. He sent the sticker. He didn't say any words in it, but he sent me the sticker. Appreciate you, big dog. Love. All right. Now, let's take a look. Let's go to the hourly chart. Let's look at this. You can see this thing tanked. It came all the way down to 16 cents for the Dogecoin. That's crazy. So if you got in there, the double up would basically be 32 cents. You got in now, 16, boom, 32, you hit the home run already. All right, the super chats rolling in now. Look, you don't have to send me the super chats. It don't matter if you don't send them. I'm trying to get to the comments, except the super chats is slower to see and the comments is flying by. I'm trying to see it all. So he said, I bought the dip on Doge. I appreciate you, big dog. I see you got Doge. You got Doge up in your picture now. All right, now let's look at Doge. Doge is important because of this. This is what's important about Doge, and I want you to be clear on this. When you look at something, for example, like a Bitcoin, right? BTC, USD, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently $32,000. And I want you to know, I have one Bitcoin, right? Now, in my Discord family, they know I've been loading up on Bitcoin. Now, I don't care if Bitcoin was to go all the way back down to $3,000. It really don't matter to me now. I got a piece of the pie, and guess what? Bitcoin has a cap on it. Bitcoin has a cap of 21 million coins, and I got one of them. I have one of them, and I know 10 years from now, 20 years from now, how many years from now, this thing is going to be more valuable than it is right now. So I'm ready to hold, and I got it on BLockFi, so it's earning interest on itself. So I'm getting more and more Bitcoin every single month just because I'm holding my Bitcoin on BLockFi. Now that's why I try to put y'all on to stuff that I'm using. I got the BLockFi link in the comments. Well, not in the comments this time. Where'd I put the BLockFi link for the live? I put it in the description. It's in the description. You don't got to get on there if you don't want to, but if you're trying to earn interest while the crypto market is crashing down, you just set it and forget it. That's how I'm rocking. So this is what's important. I'm gonna bring it back to Dogecoin, right? Peep this. So Bitcoin, like I just told you, it has a cap. It has 21 million coins that could ever be totally mined. However, Dogecoin does not have a limit. It has about 10,000 Dogecoins. It's getting printed. I think it's either every minute or every 30 minutes. But whatever it is, it's about 5 billion Dogecoins, if I'm not mistaken, that get mined every single year. Now that might sound crazy, right? That might sound absolutely crazy, but it's not crazy. What's good about that is if I gave you something today, for example, let's say that I gave you a Bitcoin. I gave you a Bitcoin, and then now you can spend Bitcoin all you want, right? You can spend Bitcoin all you want. And what you decide to go and do is this. You decide that you're going to go out and buy a Tesla with it. You're going to go buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. One day, your Tesla is going to be worth less, and your Bitcoin is going to be worth more. So why would you spend Bitcoin if in the future it's going to be worth drastically more? It would make you think, no, I'm not going to spend my Bitcoin. But the thing with Dogecoin is since it can inherently lose value, this is kind of like I don't know if the word is an oxymoron, right? I don't know if it's an oxymoron. It's a bit of a conundrum almost, where it's counterintuitive. That's the word I'm looking for. It's counterintuitive. Dogecoin inherently loses value, so that's where its value comes from. Because if you hold on to it and no one else is buying it and everyone's just holding it, it's going to lose value because more Dogecoins are being mined. But it gets its value from being usable. Its use case, you could use it as an actual currency. That's the thing about Doge that's important. Now, you got all kind of billionaires backing up Doge. That's another thing to show you what the big dogs is doing. You already know how we do. So, and I got another super chat. Candy Girl, much love for the sticker. Appreciate you for that. Just know it's love. It's always love over here. Truth Keeper, much love. Keen, hypothetically speaking, could we expect to see AMC hit 100K? So that's a good question. Now, let me tell you, somebody said, yes, it is an oxymoron. Appreciate you, big dog. You always got my back. I already know what time it is. So could we see AMC hit 100,000? I'm going to tell you this. It's possible, theoretically, because the short sellers is doubling down and tripling down and this and that. However, what needs to happen, let's say that we have full control over what all of the AMC shareholders were doing, then we could literally force the price all the way up to theoretically anything. We in such a position of power. Now, this is why you're seeing all of these articles like I've been showing you. Every single article where they're showing you like the Motley Fool and Market Watch and all of these other things that allegedly have connections to Citadel. Citadel, the known famed short seller, right? Allegedly, they had these connections to Citadel. Now, what they're trying to do is get into your head. Now, I'm sure that you might be on the internet and you'll see like everybody, oh, ape strong, and we, you know what, we rocking, we real strong. However, you know that in the back of your mind, there's a few people who are day trading it, a few people who are like swing trading it for the trying to get in and out real quick, trying to get out before you. And I always say this, if we were all on the same page, we could literally send this straight to the moon. We could send this straight to the moon because they have to cover all of these shares. They have to cover all of the shares. I'll get back to this one in a second, but let me just finish off with Dogecoin. All right, so what we looking at with Dogecoin? So back to Dogecoin. If you're looking at a point of entry, currently right now, I'll say this. The first strike, if your position is already built out, just sit on it and relax. However, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. I got to say that. You already know, legal disclaimer. But now that you see this, and we're looking at the hour chart, a current support line is 16. This is new. This is a new, so it's weak. It's a new weak support. However, it exists and it's real and it's there. This is a new support. So if you're trying to load up on Doge, if you see it hit 16, feel free to do your first strike. What do I mean by first strike? I mean, if you have $300, then if you see it hit 16, consider putting $100 on it and then see what it does. If it goes down to 10, consider putting another $100 on it. And if it goes all the way down, let's say to below like a penny or something like that, that, then you could just finish out your position, boom, load up, and then just sit on it like that. You got to be prepared. This is cryptocurrency. You got to be prepared, not surprised, for 80% swings. 80% swings. We got 4,000 people in the building. I don't know if I had 4,000 people in the building. I'd be getting out here late. But let's talk about it, baby. So somebody said in the comments that they want to see ETC, Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. We made, I think I clicked the wrong one. ETC. Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I clicked that. What happened? No data? I don't know, family. It don't want to pop up for me. You can see this. ETC. Ethereum Classic. No. Ethereum. Ethereum Classic. Okay, here we go. All right, I don't know what that other one was. Oh, I got some new super chats. I don't want to lose them. Fady, hey Keenan, love your content. The kitchen is hot. Can you talk about the cup and handle formation on GME with the weekly time frame over the past 3 months? And would you consider it still a bot? All right, still a play. So, all right, let's go to that in a second. Don't let me forget about that, big dog. I appreciate you for the super chat. Just know. I'll get to it real quick. So let's look. So for those of you who are wondering like what a cup and handle looks like, it literally looks like, not literally, but like very close. It looks like a cup and handle formation. Now, I have not been looking at the GameStop chart, but he said it's on what did he say? The week, Keenan, cup and handle formation on a weekly. All right, weekly time frame. Oh yeah, he's right. So the cup and handle, right? Take a look at this. You see this little scoop? Imagine that this was like a cup, right? Like literally like a cup with fluid in it. And then look at this. Boom. This is a handle. And generally, after the handle, bow, promised land, right? Oh, you can't see that. I'm blocking it, right? Look at this little scoop here, right? And then you have this little drop right here. Imagine that little red. Basically, you could like grab it, and then you would be holding the cup with the handle, right? And generally, when you're seeing something like this, this is an indication that you're probably going to take off in the near future. Now, again, this is a short squeeze kind of a play. So when you see formations like this and you see setups like this, it could be a good indicator. But on such a large chart like this on the weekly, it's really hard to say that it's like when it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So you might ask yourself, is it going to happen in July? Is it going to happen in June? Is it going to happen in, you know what I'm saying? You could imagine it would happen before September. But on such a large time frame, that's really what's going on. That's what's rocking out. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Okay, now let's get back to, where were we? Ethereum Classic. You already know we ran this one up, made a lot of money with this one. Okay, so now let's zoom out. Let's look at the daily. Now this joint ran up all the way to 170. Look at that, banger. And then it came all the way down here. And if you look at this, it kind of, if you want to keep it real, it kind of like, let's see, let me see something. Let me get a good line. Yeah, if you look at this, I might have to move this a little bit. Yeah, if you look at this, it's kind of getting to like a normal point. Like it's correcting itself and getting back on like a support. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of getting back to where it should be, as if this was an anomaly. So to be honest, getting in around this point, I would say I would enter this in again in the 20s. I would like wait for it to hit like the high 20s to get in this one. If I was to get in this one right now and just start a new position. If I already have an established position, like let's say you have an established one, Manuel, thank you for the stickers and the gorillas. Let's talk about it. I appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. I'm not going to miss them. Today. Now, okay. Now, take a look. I would get in this one in like the low 20s or so. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much high 22. I would do the strike price method with this one. Usually with crypto though, I tell you do strike days. Let's say you want 10 Ethereum Classics or something, right? Like $400 worth or even $4,000 worth, whatever you want, right? Then how I would handle it is I would do strike days specifically. Currently though, I would wait for it to go down because the crypto market is crashing. I'll wait for this to come down to the low 30s, if not the high 20s. But other than that, what I would do is I would do strike days. This is when you strike on specific days, no matter the price. If you dollar cost average in, except you're doing it on a specific day, and you basically saying, you know what, I'm trying to pick this up every Fridays when I get paid. Bow, I'm striking on Friday. Bow, bow. Somebody said the short interest is up just 4% today. Up 4% just today on AMC. How long will you keep doubling down, do you think? Man, they doubling. Let me tell you something. They doubling down hard. Could this be over? And this is a super chat, by the way. Could this be over in July, or could it drag on forever? Now, one thing I tell you, it can't drag on forever. It can't drag on forever because eventually they have to cover. Eventually they have to cover. They're paying so much right now. They're paying so much right now. And I have a screenshot of this, and it actually came up. A screenshot of when you borrow the shares, and I'm going to explain short selling. Somebody on Twitter posted, I don't know if you're watching right now, but somebody hit me up on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Keenan Grace 1 on Instagram, Keenan Grace 1. And follow me on Twitter. I'm just Keenan Grace. So Keenan Grace, like my YouTube channel. And then on Instagram is 1, and on YouTube is Keenan Grace. Now, somebody hurt my feelings on on Twitter today. I'm gonna tell you how. It's not being a naysayer or something like that. Somebody said, Keenan, your channel is not necessarily for new investors. And I was thinking like, wow, really? Like I was thinking, come on now, you ain't say that. Somebody named Carlos said this. He said, thank you for all you do. Your channel should be in high school classes. Exactly. I feel like I'm talking to the people who understand things just plain and simple. We don't need nothing too complicated. We know how to make money, and we know how to keep it simple. He said, do you think Wish could hit 30? Let me get back to that in a second. Big dog. Appreciate you for the super chat. Make sure I don't forget this one. Appreciate you for the super chat. Somebody said, hey, my man, I'm in the Discord as Cryptonomics. Shout out to the Discord. YouTube name is Shooty Shoot. Hope you're doing good, brother. You on a vacation in Orlando? Hope you're having a good time, big dog. Appreciate you for the super chat. Much love. Stock up with Larry Jones, my boy. My boy. Keep teaching young king, building generational wealth. Let's get it together. Yo, this is my Uncle Larry right here talking. Man, I appreciate you, big dog. Major, much love. Much love to Uncle Larry. Subscribe to Uncle Larry. That's my guy. That is my guy. Just know, that's my guy right there. I'm telling you, from here to there, he's my guy. Up and down. Straight shooter. Love this dude. All right, let me show you something else, family. So where is this? I posted this. It's costing them so much money. I want you to know that when you borrow shares, it's costing you a lot of money to borrow the shares. So the short sellers, right? And when people tell me that my channel, come on, man, is not for new investors, that's one of the things that just kind of blows my mind a little bit, to be honest. Blows my mind. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay, so let's see. Where did I put this screenshot? Because you know me. I stay with the screenshots and all of the receipts posted. I got this phone, I got that phone. Bow. I stay with the receipts, posting them up on the screen for the family to see, so then we could break down all of the facts together. Long story short, I don't know where it is, but I want you to know this. They are charging and having to pay double digits to borrow the shares. They have to pay double digits to borrow the shares, the short sellers. So how short selling work is this? Just for a brief, extremely quick overview of how short selling works is you have a broker, right? The broker is like, for you, your broker is Robinhood, your broker is Webull, your broker is Fidelity, right? There are all these brokers in the background. Now, with the brokers, they lend shares to other people. They lend out shares. Now, what are they doing with these shares? What they're doing is they're putting them into the market, and it's called short selling. They're short selling them into the market. I'm going to show you a diagram. I'm going to put this screenshot up real quick for you. So you can see this one. They're short selling the shares into the market. And short selling is totally legal. And to be honest, it's not a bad practice. Short selling is not a bad practice. It's actually a good, healthy thing for the market. But what happens is whenever you have a good thing going, just leave it to somebody else to ruin it. That's basically how they do it. So these are the short sellers, right? These are the hedge funds in the middle. Now the hedge funds, let's start all the way back here at the broker. The broker they have the stocks. The broker has the stocks, and what they do is they let the short sellers borrow the stocks. So now the short seller has the stocks, right? What are the short sellers going to do? The short sellers are going to sell them to the market. Who is the market? I want you to look at your mom. I want you to look at your dad. I want you to look in the mirror. That's the market. It's you. It's me. The 99%, all of us, we are the market, and the short sellers, they want to dump the shares on us. And then they want the shares to drop in price. So then they can buy them right back. They want to buy them right back, baby. And then what do? They return them to the broker, and then they pocket the difference. They pocket the difference. That's how they're getting down. Now, this is totally fine. This is totally fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But let's look at what naked short selling is. Naked short selling, and this is a oversimplified example, but it's basically this. Remember how we had the broker in this case? Remember how we have the broker? Imagine, and let me X out of this one and make this one smaller, and I'm gonna keep it super simple for you. Imagine that we didn't have a broker. Imagine we didn't have the broker no more. You just got the short seller and you got the market. So remember, the short seller takes the shares, they borrow the shares, they put them into the market, right? They put them into the market. And then what do they do? The shares drop in price and they buy them back. So you know what? If they never borrowed them from the broker in the first place, then the shares don't exist. And then they're doing naked short selling by selling you a contract, basically saying, here, I owe you some shares, but the shares never exist. So then with all of the apes who've been diamond handing AMC, guess what? They can't get the shares back from you. So then they're willing to buy it at whatever price you're selling it. So if you're selling it at 100,000 and then every other ape is selling it at 100,000, then guess what? That's the price that they have to pay. Now, that's exactly what's going on, or allegedly. We ain't gonna say exactly, because you get sued for anything nowadays. So we're gonna say allegedly. This is allegedly what's going on, even though it's quacking like a duck. And you already know what time it is when it's quacking like a duck, family. If it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. It got feathers like a duck. It's 1 foot tall. It doesn't have a beak. It has a bill. You already know what time it is, baby. It's probably a duck. And if it's looking like a duck, it's quacking like a duck, it's probably a naked short. Now, okay, let's get it. I want y'all to see this too. Because another thing that just happened recently was this margin call thing. Let me just double check, because I have not looked in the chat in a little bit. Okay, here we go. We still good. We still good on the chat. So this margin call thing just happened just recently, right? This thing with the margin call. Now what's going to happen is there's a rule that's just passed, the NCSS, if I'm saying that right, 002, basically 2021. Exactly. Put some ducks in the chat. Now, let me tell you this. This law that just passed, or this rule that just passed by the SEC, they're basically going to be able to margin call all of the hedge funds, basically with a daily indicator. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this could be a huge thing for us, but I want you to know, this is going to stop every giant short squeeze from ever happening again. So this could be the absolute last giant short squeeze, because the SEC is trying to make it so the hedge funds don't dig such a big hole. Now, they could be doing this to help us, but do you really believe that? I'll let you be the judge. Yeah, let's get some ducks in the chat, baby, because it's looking like a duck. It's quacking like a duck, so it's probably a synthetic share. You already know what time it is. And let me tell you this. I don't want to be vulgar or be nasty or whatever, but you got to put your idiot hat on sometimes to believe some of this stuff that we seeing in the news. You got to put your idiot hat on. And I wanted to just cover this too. I'm going to put this up on the screen so we could go through this together. But you really got to put your idiot hat on some of these times to believe some of this stuff. Let me tell you right now. And to be honest, some of these articles that I see, I'm thinking, did they put their idiot hat on in order to try to get us, or thinking that we would believe this? Did they put their idiot hat on? Saying, you know what, the retail investor, literally calling us dumb money. They know what they're doing. I see all the ducks in the chat. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, my guy got the super chat. It's about to disappear. Let me check that. So he said this: super player, you missed my super chat. Oh, my bad, big dog. On Workhorse, the short interest is nearly 60%. Small market cap. Okay. Yeah, so the thing, all right. So, big dog, the thing with Workhorse is this. There's a lot of stocks that can short squeeze, right? And I'm not going to tell you Workhorse can't. most of these stocks have the potential because they have the high short interest, right? But the thing that makes AMC different is specifically that the retail investor has the majority of the shares. When you look at who owns most of these other companies, it's largely large institutions that own the majority of these companies. Now, Workhorse, for example, let's do this one together, right? Let's do this one together. Let's look up some of the facts. So I'm gonna look up Workhorse institutional ownership. Workhorse institutional ownership. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find on Workhorse. Let's see what we can find. So shares outstanding. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Let me move this over. Take a look at this. This should answer your question, family. So, Workhorse, right? This is fintel.io, an official website. I didn't make this up. So, take a look. This is Workhorse, WKHS, Workhorse Group Inc. Look at this. How many shares are outstanding? There's 160 million shares outstanding of Workhorse. 160 million shares outstanding on Workhorse. Now watch this. How many shares do large institutions own? 70 million. 70 million. Now, oh, sorry, I hit my mic, family. If that hurt your ears, my fault. Yikes. So here we go. Let's do this. I should tap it again. I'm playing with you. So, okay. 70 million divided by 126 million. See what Siri says. So they own 55%, family. You probably can't see this too good, but it's 55%. They own 55% of Workhorse, the large institutions. Now, it appears that they're trying to distract you with these companies so they can have control again. Tracy with the sticker, much love. Tracy Ross, much love. Appreciate you for that. So let me X out of this Workhorse joint. Get this up out of here. Now, let's look at this. So here's another shining example, baby, of the large institutions. And if you just watched my latest video, you up on this one and you've seen this, but we never went through it in great detail. So here we go. Today we got time. Actually, my computer is about to die, but let's see what we can get to. So it says this. Here are 16 high short interest stocks with 25% interest rounded up in at least 10 days to cover, right? Okay, sounds good, right? Guys, make sure you dressed appropriately for this. Make sure you got your idiot hat on. Let me see some blue caps in the comments. I'm trying to see some more idiot hats. So, okay, somebody said this. He said, Keenan, I sincerely respect you and appreciate you. Always got you prepared, not surprised. I appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Much love. Y'all don't have to send them, but you are, so I appreciate you for that. So now, let's talk about it. Let's look at these. So you got, a lot of people found this one funny. They're trying to get you to buy Tootsie Roll. Come on now. Tell me you didn't eat Tootsie Rolls during Halloween. But is that even real chocolate? Somebody look that up and let me know in the comments. Is that even real chocolate Tootsie Rolls? Somebody said I need to show my wardrobe and I have class. Much love. Appreciate you. So I used to work, and I ain't gonna get into this too much, but I used to work at Express Men's back in the day. Like when I was in college, I used to work in Express Men's, right? This is one of the heavily shorted stocks too. And then I figured, yo, they shirts are nice, right? So I just kept rocking with them, kept rocking with their suits, so on and so forth. Appreciate you for that. And who said this? My boy Brian. Much love, big dog. Super chat. Appreciate you. I got another super chat. Somebody said, is it illegal to buy XRP right now with the lawsuit? Is it legal? It should be legal. And appreciate you, bro. It should be legal. I haven't looked it up. I've been really, really heavy on AMC lately, so I have not looked up XRP or crypto in general. And one thing though, let me tell you this. When you diamond handing stuff, like when you got, let me get some blue hats in the comments, baby. Make sure you dressed appropriately, put your idiot hat on. Let's get ready and get into these stocks. Here we go. All right, so AMCX. Oh yeah. Appreciate you. Traditional development. Much love for the super chats, blue hearts, baby. But yeah, put them idiot hats in the comments because it's time to dress appropriately. Let's get it. So Tootsie Roll, is that even real chocolate? But apparently to them, they got a 25% short interest. So this means you need to drop your AMC, right? And then go and buy Tootsie Roll. Got it. They said AMCX. Notice that they're always pushing AMCX. Why are you always pushing AMCX? Let me tell you exactly why. Because snakes are slippery. You let a snake get into your hand, it's going to slip right out and then bite you, right? And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you in their grasp, slip right out and then bite you. Now, AMCX, this will trick the average person who's not up on it like you, right? Think about this, and let's be clear and let's be just straight up on this. You are watching a video about stocks right now, and on the East Coast in the United States, it's 10:40, right? It's 10:43 on the East Coast of the United States. You watching a stock related video, but think about what the majority of people are doing right now. And this is no disrespect, not to say what they should and shouldn't do, but they're watching either TikTok or doing something else like that, right? Like just fooling around, doing something like that. They're not learning about investments and laughing at the silly stuff like AMCX. So then when they see this pop up on the news, they just gonna buy it. They're just gonna buy it because they're gonna see, oh, AMC, and this is a reputable website posting about this. This must be something to buy. So now, let me tell you this. Just like the WhatsApp scammers that be in the comments of everybody's videos, they wouldn't do it if it didn't work. The only reason they do it is because it works. I want you to know that, and I want you to believe that. The only reason they do it, the only reason they make these moves is because it works. That's literally it. Traditional development, much love again for the super chat. Appreciate you. Patty, let's see what we talking about here. Thank you for always being honest and hardworking, sharing your tips and nuggets with the stock market. Let's talk about it. Glad to join the Discord. Let's go. Discord family in the building. If you're trying to join the Discord, the link is in the description. And we just ran a $145 call for, what was it? For AMC. We just ran a $145 call, right? And then this one, we was about to run with it. It started pulling back. But then you got to know when you're doing options, you got to know how to make a timely exit and then use the money to roll into an even better option. This is a skill to not get married to something that ain't knocking it out the park right away. And then guess what? We picked up another one, a Nio call option all the way out for December. And now this one is already up like 10, 12%. And we just picked it up today. Now, what we do is we hold on to the winners and then we let go of the losers and then we double down on the winners. This is how we winning so much on the Discord. You guys, basically everybody in the Discord who been in there for at least over a week, how we making so much money over there. Now, somebody sent me a sticker. Much love, big dog. Major salute. Appreciate you for that. Just know, appreciate you for that. Let's look at what else. Okay, got my hat back on, my idiot hat. Let's look at what else they want us to buy. They want us to get into Pet Med Express, pets, right? They want us to get into all kind of different things. Like, definitely, Tootsie Roll is the funniest one. Let's just be clear on that. When's the last time you even heard about Tootsie Roll at all? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But we're not gonna laugh at a company. We just gonna laugh at them trying to force this on us. That's what's funny. That's what's funny. But okay, and just to check, let's look at our baby Nio. We gotta check. Let's look at Nio on a 5-minute chart. Okay, so at the end of the day, Nio was sort of on the uptrend. Let's see if we can see the extended hours. Chart settings. How do I... Extended hours. Yeah, show extended hours. Are we showing the extended hour? Oh, we are. I'm just not zoomed out. Okay, bet. All right, yeah, we in extended hours. So Nio is $46 at the end of the market. Okay, bet. Now, Nio, look at this consolidation. Let me X some of these out. Look at this lovely consolidation right here. Look at this. Nio is looking beautiful right now. Look at this. Look at this consolidation. Look at that. This is what a spring looks like. A high, heavily loaded spring that's about to snap and just pop us straight to the promised land. Look, it might break out of this. It tried really, really quick to break out of this resistance line, which is currently at $46. If you're looking at this right now, it's trying to break out of that. So it's looking like Nio could run. and we picked up a call option on it, and then you know what? We making money on that. We got a few call options on Nio on the Discord, and basically every single one of them is a banger. Now I want you to know this. You can't win every single call option that you do, but what you got to do is win way more than you lose. Win way more than you lose. And how do you do that? Somebody said I ain't eat a Tootsie Roll since '83. I wasn't even born in '83. That's crazy. That's crazy. George, appreciate you, big dog, for the super chat. He said, I appreciate you, bro. Ever since I started watching your videos, changed my whole financial perspective, and I only want to go to the promised land. George, I see you there, big dog. I see you there. Now, let's look at this Nio. Y'all can see that my computer is telling me it's about to die. My computer's telling me it's about to die on us. I don't want to just end on that note. But, all right, then. So, look, I'm going to get up out of here. But I tell you this. I'm going to try to go live. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to go live, right? Because there's no try. You just got to do what you got to do. I'm going to go live. Maybe I'll go live on Wednesday, but I'm going to go live during market open. It should be Wednesday, if not Thursday, but I'm going to go live with the family so we can rock out with the market open, baby. With the market open, baby. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats before I get up out of here. If you're trying to join the Discord family, I'll see you in the Discord. If you're waiting to get in the Discord, guess what? I'm on live right now. I'm not opening it up right now, so I'll get to you as soon as I get over there. But, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do the intro. This is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Ric Flair. Woo! I don't even remember how to do it sometimes. Y'all get me so hyped up. All right, here we go again. Let's run it back. Let's run it from the top, baby. Here you go. This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, you not gonna buy the dip. Ric Flair, woo! And then you gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. And everybody in the chat, they not having that. So if you can't do the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Now hit that like button to show your boy some love. Hit that notification bell to stay tuned. Let's get straight to the point. Subscribe to the channel. You know we did it late, baby, but I had to get it in there for y'all. I had to do it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But again, if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing.